If you are over the age of 60, or if you are approaching it, please listen carefully because doctors around the world are issuing a warning that too many people hear too late. What you are about to hear is not meant to scare you, but to wake you up, because the truth is this. Most serious health problems after 60 are not caused by age itself, but by everyday habits people continue without realizing how dangerous they have become. Many older adults believe that decline is inevitable, that pain, weakness, forgetfulness, and low energy are simply part of growing old. But doctors strongly disagree with this belief because they see something very different in real life. They see people in their 70s and 80s who remain active, sharp, and independent, and they also see people who begin to lose their health rapidly shortly after 60, even though they are the same age. The difference is not luck. The difference is not genetics alone. The difference is what people stop doing and what they continue doing after 60. After this age, the body becomes less forgiving. Mistakes that once caused little harm begin to accumulate damage quietly. The danger is that many of these mistakes feel harmless at first. They don't cause immediate pain. They don't send you to the emergency room. They slowly weaken your heart, your brain, your muscles, and your immune system over time. Doctors warn that if you avoid just a few key behaviors, you can dramatically increase your chances of living longer, staying independent, and maintaining your quality of life. Today, doctors warn about 5 things you should never do after the age of 60, and each one of these points has the power to either protect your future or quietly destroy it. 1. Never ignore small health symptoms. After the age of 60, one of the most dangerous habits doctors see is ignoring small changes in the body and dismissing them as normal aging. This mindset is responsible for countless preventable emergencies, hospitalizations, and early deaths. Doctors are very clear. Aging does not automatically cause constant fatigue, dizziness, chest comfort, memory problems, balance issues, or shortness of breath. These symptoms are often early warning signs of serious conditions such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes complications, kidney problems, or neurological decline. The reason this is so dangerous is because after 60, the body rarely sends loud, dramatic signals at first. Instead, it sends subtle messages. You may feel slightly more tired than usual. You may notice brief chest pressure that comes and goes. You may experience lightheadedness when standing up, minor confusion, or a change in appetite. Because these symptoms are mild or temporary, many people ignore them. Doctors repeatedly see patients who say, "I felt something was off for months, but I didn't think it was serious." By the time these patients seek help, the problem has often progressed to a stage that requires aggressive treatment or causes permanent damage. Heart attacks often begin months earlier with vague discomfort, jaw pain, shoulder tightness, or unexplained fatigue. Strokes often give warning signs such as brief numbness, speech difficulty, or balance problems that disappear quickly. Cognitive decline often starts with subtle memory changes that are brushed off as normal forgetfulness. Doctors often say, if this patient had come in earlier, this outcome could have been very different. After 60, early attention is everything. Acting early means simple lifestyle changes or medication. Waiting too long can mean surgery, disability, or loss of independence. Listening to your body is not fear, it is intelligence, it is self-respect, and after 60, it can save your life. 2. Never stop moving just because you're getting older. One of the most damaging myths about aging is the belief that slowing down and resting more is safer than staying active. Doctors warn that this belief causes more harm than almost anything else after 60. When people reduce movement, muscles weaken, joints stiffen, balance declines, and circulation slows. This creates a dangerous cycle. Less movement leads to weakness, weakness leads to fear of falling, and fear leads to even less movement. Doctors emphasize that movement is medicine after 60. Regular physical activity helps maintain muscle mass, bone strength, balance, heart health, and even brain function. People who move daily are far less likely to fall, fracture bones, or lose independence. This does not mean intense exercise or pushing your limits. Doctors recommend gentle, consistent movements, such as walking, stretching, light strength training, balance exercises, or simple daily routines that keep the body engaged. Even small amounts of movement send a powerful signal to the body that it must remain strong and functional. People who stop moving age faster, lose confidence, and become dependent much sooner than those who stay active. After 60, the goal is not performance. The goal is preservation, and movement is essential for that. 3. Never isolate yourself or ignore loneliness. Doctors now recognize loneliness as a major health risk, especially after the age of 60. Social isolation is strongly linked to depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, heart disease, weakened immunity, and early death. Many older adults become isolated due to retirement, loss of a friend or a spouse, physical limitations, or the belief that they don't want to burden others. Over time, this isolation quietly damages mental and physical health. Doctors warn that the brain needs regular social interaction to stay sharp. Conversations stimulate memory, attention, and emotional regulation. Human connection reduces stress hormones, lowers blood pressure, and supports immune function. Loneliness is not just an emotional issue, it is a biological one. Staying socially connected does not require large gatherings or constant activity. Simple actions such as calling a friend, joining a small group, volunteering, or spending time with family can have a powerful protective effect on the brain and heart. After 60, staying connected is not optional. It is essential for survival. Number 4. Never eat the same way you did when you were younger. Another serious mistake after 60 is continuing to eat as if your body still functions like it did at 30 or 40. Doctors warn that the aging body processes food differently, and poor nutrition accelerates disease and decline. As metabolism slows, excess sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats cause more damage. Diets high in processed foods increase inflammation, raise blood pressure, disrupt blood sugar, and harm brain health. Doctors emphasize that nutrition becomes even more important after 60. Adequate protein helps prevent muscle loss. Fiber supports digestion and heart health. Healthy fats protect the brain. Proper hydration supports every system in the body. Skipping meals, overeating late at night, or relying heavily on packaged foods places unnecessary stress on aging organs. What you eat after 60 directly affects how you feel, how you think, how you move, and how long you live. Number 5. Never believe it's too late to change. Perhaps the most damaging belief doctors hear from older adults is, "At my age, it doesn't matter anymore." Doctors strongly reject this idea. They see people in their 70s and 80s improve blood pressure, regain strength, stabilize blood sugar, sharpen mental clarity, and reduce pain simply by making small, consistent changes. The body responds to better care at any age. Even modest improvements, walking daily, eating better, staying socially engaged, sleeping properly, and managing stress can dramatically improve quality of life and extend independence. Age does not eliminate the body's ability to heal. Giving up does. Doctors want every person over 60 to understand this clearly. Aging does not mean losing control over your health. The choices you make today still matter deeply. By avoiding these 5 mistakes, you give yourself the best chance to stay active, independent, and mentally sharp for years to come. You are not too old to protect your future, and it is never too late to start taking better care of yourself. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel for more doctor-backed advice on healthy aging. Your life is not over, your health is not finished, and your best years may still be ahead of you.